Good afternoon. Hello and welcome to the Spiritual View. I'm Angie, your host for today's Thriving Thursday reading. And I'm one of 10 amazing hosts here who bring you new content every single day and free readings for your best and highest good. So I will be your spiritual stewardess of sorts today. So welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. I normally would be doing my read at 12:30, but I've had pounding and noise and racket all morning next door. So there's that. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate that. The upturn of waiting was that we had the moon enter Scorpio right at 1:30 today, which is a 13. Eastern Standard Time anyway, which is the energy of today, with which is death and transformation, as well as the sister energy of the Emperor. And hello, happy Samhain to you as well. Thank you. Hi. Thanks, you guys, so much for coming in. We get to talk about this beautiful energy finally. And rightly so, because we have a beautiful trine in the sky, like right now. It's gorgeous. So it's the top of the point is aiming towards Mercury and Scorpio, whose latter degrees there, according to Sabian symbols, is passion. So I look how she is up to her hips in water there. That would be emotions, right? And this is lumen essence. It is a 35 card, which when added together is an 8 Leo energy. So it's a heart chakra opening, okay, and see how she's holding that heart of frequency and energy there. As well, the bottom corner of that trine is, or that triangle, beautiful triangle in the sky, is Cancer energy, and that is one of uniting. And then we have Pisces finishing out that beautiful water trio, and realization. So we've got passion, uniting, and realization. And as well, we have 28 degrees of fertile garden under the full moon, where we are constrained to see our lives as the fulfillment of our desires. We also have twin energy, like we saw in this harmonic flight that was still relevant through this morning in that energy. And this is a muse weighing twins, balancing our personal experiences against accepted knowledge. So that would be Mars in Cancer, taking action on this water energy and taking action to balance. So I see that as amazing news. And finally, we have a 28 degree Scorpio as far as that Mercury energy of communication. So this is the king of fairies approaching his domain. And that is about intense emotional focus whose power cannot be ignored. I'd say. I'd say. So let's find out. Hi there. Thank you guys again so much. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. I know you all take such good care of people that come and watch the live with us and in the comments. So I really do appreciate that. And I know we all do, all of us sisters here at the Spiritual View. So this is about self-love, the light that radiates from our hearts. And again, we have an Emperor energy of 4. This is the path of protection. Our 4th chakra is indeed our heart chakra and a green energy. Light shining in the darkness, heart-centered living, removing your own heart's armor, accepting your shadows as the flip side of strengths, a vulnerable, wide open heart, and authentic, heartfelt needs. Now, this is the deepest, compassionate, unconditional love of self that not only brings us into wholeness, but then, of course, it raises our own vibrational frequency so that that is the love we then attract. So if you're in a position of wanting to intensify or deepen your love or bond with a one-to-one relationship, this reading may be for you today. And this is all about allowing more light and love inside and outside of our world. When we allow the love for ourselves within, that vibration is a frequency without outside of ourselves. Okay. So I did post on my channel my notes for today. Today's song is called In Your Love. And I did not know that he shared my birthday. So there's more Cancer energy for you. 6/21 of 1991. Boy, that makes me feel old. I graduated before that. But anyhow, this was the lead single off of Tyler Childers' Rustin' in the Rain. And that was released on 7/27, if that is a date that resonates for anyone, in 2023. When you reduce that, that's angel number 797. So a bit of luck there, resonating with the date that he released. This is the biggest lead single on the album. 7 and 7 is 14, plus a 9 energy is 23. That adds up to a 5 of transformation and change. So the reason I'm wearing this pin today, I was blown away. That song has been just on blast for me since I left a funeral for a dear loved one last night. And I was like, it's still blaring today. So I wrote on my notes, there's definitely something to do with a mule. One of the lines of the song is like a team of mules pulling hell off from its hinges. It's the love that I'll keep tending. I will wait for you. Very romantic song. It's just a gorgeous song. And then I never even look up the lyrics, or excuse me, the videos, but I did today. And it's this farmer plowing his land with his mule, and he reaches down, and in the ground, I issue not, was a four-leaf clover. And I gasped. Uh, that's just unbelievable. So, whenever it is Scorpio season, I'm on high vibes. My moon is in Scorpio. So, let's see where this beautiful energy goes today. I have no idea where it's going to go, but since we are moving here into the Scorpio moon, I'm going to use my mermaid deck here. There's a Wheel of Fortune there randomly on the bottom. So, let's get into it, guys. I will wait for you till the sun turns into ashes and bows down to the moon. I will wait for you. So, yes, he was like Uncle Dan was like the neighborhood dad, and he could fix everything, no matter if it was a boo boo or your bike chain. He'd always get on me for, I say, there's these things called shoes, because I would traverse our driveways. We lived right next door to each other, and I would always be barefoot. And they had this huge gravel driveway. Like, it felt like it took forever to get to their house, going through all that gravel. We've got a Two of Pentacles. He was also quite the entertainer and the jokester. There's children here being entertained by this rabbit who is standing on a fish. So even though it's a Pentacles earthy card, this green energy, it still is of the heart. There's lily pads there in the bottom underneath here, and you can see all the lily pads that are surrounding her, in addition to those gorgeous lotus flowers. And not only that, there are the dragonflies here in the corners, and our crossing energy was indeed a dragonfly, and that soulmate energy for me for freedom. Okay. So it did not go past me that he indeed was on his harmonic flight. And I just think that's beautiful. So if you will excuse me, I'm still a little bit emotional. Yeah. full moon there. And this is partnership of any kind, whatever you deem that label to be, here on the underlying energy. So our theme is going to be about entertainment. Look at this, look at this, look at that, look how much I can juggle. The Two of Pentacles can even be, hey, I am this person on this side, and I am also that person. So he was a Gemini energy there. So very much juggling. He was a huge entertainer, always easy to laugh, and was had a lot of grandchildren, was at every football game, and just an amazing human. So see where we go with this message today, guys. I'm really excited for it. Oops, I got myself upsy daisies here. Page of Pentacles coming up as y'all here with this gorgeous rainbow energy. This is a message. So this is something tangible that you are receiving. Pages are our messengers. The Page of Pentacles is the most learned of all the pages because he spent the most time learning. So just like the hierarchy of all four suits, Pentacles being the king of all kings, the queen of all queens, right? They are the most mature, they have the most life experiences. So, this is something tangible coming to you or from you. Okay, so let's see what that's about. There's a gorgeous rainbow energy here. Now, oddly enough, in that video, what I also thought was beautiful. It's depicted as a 1950s two coal miners that were in love, and that just wasn't a thing in the 50s. You couldn't share your love or who you loved. So if that is resonating with you today there with that rainbow energy, this might be someone for someone that you love, or that's a loved one that you'd like to pass this message on to. Let's see what the situation is. The king of all kings. I included that in my post, that he was the king of all kings. So King of Pentacles right there. And then that's just a lower octave energy of the Emperor. So the situation that's coming in here is abundant. This could be retirement energy. You could be getting news of, hey, you have a lot less time than you thought. Whatever this message that you are giving or receiving, it's a BFD. So this is anything tangible in our 3D world here. So that would be love, that would be time, that would be energy, money, resources, assets. Shared assets, shared wealth. The King of Pentacles is a Taurus energy, and we have that 26 degrees Taurus and Uranus, which is all about depth in those later degrees for Taurus energy. So we have depth here mixing in with the passion, the uniting, and the realization energy of our water trine. That's quite beautiful. 61 years. Can you imagine being with someone that's longer than I've been alive? But the king of all kings is a lower, the opportunity is to become the emperor and to become all four kings. So this is a huge opportunity here. Now, remember, we do also have with that five energy of change. We do have the Aries. Today is Aries Emperor energy, and we do have our north nodes at 4 degrees and some odd minutes. The Sabian symbols you would round up to 5. So this is a change here. This offer that might even seem smaller, or like, oh, I just heard it from someone that they were just joking around, but then it turned into a thing, which is very plausible in Scorpio time, because this is when the veil is at its thinnest. So we can quite possibly get a lot more messages and downloads. I know I've been writing like in a frenzy a lot lately. That creative energy is just really flowing through. So, this would be an opportunity. This could be a new job for some of you. This could, like I said, if some of y'all are getting ready to retire, please do let me know because that keeps coming through here. Now, situation will clarify because the King of all kings can be so many different things. And I didn't even mean to make that rhyme. All right. In the recent past here, 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is very much about community energy, and this would be mutable water, which is going to be our Pisces energy, where we have as part of that water trine a fertile ground under the full moon. We are constrained to see our lives as the fulfillment of our desires. And there it is right there. Everybody's bringing something to the table here. This could be just news about an invite, about a party that you'll be attending. Could be a cookout. Could be just family getting together. But family, keep in mind, is anybody that you deem as family. Okay, it doesn't have to be blood. So I know the people that I choose to have in my life as friends are my chosen family. Okay, so this is making us feel good here. What is the heart of the reading? Three of Pentacles. So this is all about teamwork, and it's a trine. It's a trine energy. So we have that triangle of the three. If you plotted 3 points on a piece of graph paper, you would indeed make a triangle. This brings in more stability. Whatever this new endeavor is, it feels like it could be either with family and or friends. And the situation here is just brimming with a lot of potential here, a lot. Near future energy. This is the Page of Cups. So, this would be about, in this deck, he is supposed to be learning his spiritual lessons. He's supposed to be learning how to scry into the water there for receiving messages. But he's a page, so he is not the least learned page, but this is kind of a puppy love energy. This could be a new start in love here, just something just beginning with a King of Pentacles energy. That will be someone that is very stable and secure, male or female, doesn't matter. This would be someone that is very wise, that is not impulsive. So, what Turian energy is learning how to do to balance out their own energy. The sister sign is Scorpio. So, the middle of that energy would be taking a calculated risk, whereas Scorpios can go so deep, and if it sounds fun, we're going to risk it. Like, why not? It's always the Scorpio attitude of, well, why not? And balancing out Taurus there of going, oh, that's too risky. The middle ground would be taking a calculated risk, even if it's at some position of leadership or with a person. Okay, this is looking really good here, you guys. In the past energy, there's some confusion here with the Seven of Cups. That would be all about our emotions being all over the place. In my block position for my readings, I read the shadow aspect of the Seven of Cups or any card that is laid here. And in this case, that would be emotional fragmentation. Like, oh man, I just am not sure what to choose. It feels like you may be afraid of what's under the iceberg. But what I'm getting is this is only the tip of the iceberg. Okay. This can expand to something much larger and has a chance here to go into the light aspect of Seven of Cups, which is spoiled for choice. So you may have some kind of a decision here coming up. What does Spirit want us to know about this message? Today, here, Five of Cups. So, because of this confusion here, this is actually my favorite Five of Cups of all the decks that I have. This is about not focusing on the heartbreak or the regret of what was lost, but this is more about what the love that there is between them, and that is to be celebrated. They have loved each other all their life here, but the Selkie is never going to be a human, nor is the human ever going to be able to live underwater and be with the Selkie. It's simply just your cup and my cup, they were the same. And now it's just it's now it's time we say goodbye to all our family. Yeah. Remember, guys, that energy does not dissipate or leave us ever. It simply changes forms, and we experience the energy in a new way. There is a lighthouse there behind them. So, what Spirit wants us to know is that if there's someone that's no longer in your life, or this confusion here in the past regarding a relationship of family, friends, disintegrated or is changing forms. This is about protecting and holding gratitude because it is divine love. It was very deep. That's not something to ever regret. It's not something to ever regret. They're just very, very different, these two characters. And that doesn't mean it was wrong. It's just, again, she can't live in the ocean, he can't live on land, so they're saying goodbye for now. And it's all about, in this deck, the Two of Cups, focusing on the love. Hang on, May 5th, that would be Taurus energy. Okay, side tangent. Let's look at what the outcome, surprise. So, Seven of Wands energy. This song is the lyric that repeats in the chorus over and over is I will stand my ground. So it's oh my gosh, you guys. We were never made to run forever. We were just meant to go long enough to find what we were chasing after. I believe I found it here in your love. I will stand my ground. It doesn't get much more gorgeous than that. So in this mermaid deck, I love the artist's interpretation because this diver was just diving deep like he always does. And imagine his surprise when he encountered mer people and didn't know that was such a thing. So you can see his face that he is completely shocked and surprised by this. That would be Uranus energy of Taurus, right? Taurus is in Uranus right now in retrograde, which is an internal journey there whenever any planets are in retrograde. And this is all about. This was a Spaniard serenading his senorita up 26 degrees Taurus with that revolution energy, a breakthrough, an experimentation, unexpected rapture, lightning energy, surprise reform. And there it is right there. So 5, 6, 7 of wands would be fixed fire. So that'd be Leo energy. Let's look at what's going on in the bottom of the deck here. Thank you guys again so much. That, oh my gosh, that song, you guys, I don't know how you can have any feelings whatsoever if that song doesn't make you emotional. I think we better check their pulse to make sure that they still have a beating heart if you're not affected by that song. Boy, I tell you. And there was also and that got me to thinking, is what I was writing on my notes today about the canaries in the coal mine, right? The canary in the coal mine. And we did have 2 days ago the canary come out in reverse. And that was the day that I found out. So that was really interesting to me. It was the coal miners would carry, if you're unfamiliar, a bird with them into the mines to let them know that if the CO2 levels were too high, so that they could exit quickly. And we have moon energy here on the outcome. Wow. Okay, so let me talk you through this yang energy. I always consider the top of the deck or the top front of the deck to be in the energy of whatever we're experiencing with the moon. We're still in divine feminine energy. We're almost to the bottom of the roller coaster. We will hit that tomorrow with the new moon in Scorpio, where we're working through our fears. So I would consider this the yang energy. So what's in your environmental energy here is a chance at celebration, at coming together. Again, this is a one-on-one relationship that you, whatever label you deem it as, the situation in the yang energy would be chariot. So Cancerian frequency there with that water. I love this depiction because it doesn't just show the emperor or the empress or the high priestess driving the chariot. This is a group effort. This is an effort of two people together, further supporting the energy of this card. This could be coming your way by the next full moon, which is going to be mid-November. This is also about a kind of a role reversal. Male seahorses are the ones that care for and tend to the little baby unicorns, the little baby seahorses, or unicorn seahorses. We can just say that. We'll just make up a whole new thing, unicorn seahorses. Okay, the opportunity here. I'll stand my ground. It doesn't matter. I will work myself like a mule, like a team of mules. This is 9 of Wands, and this merman is keeping those fires stoked 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. He's always diligent about keeping that energy going, no matter what is going on in the background. Again, a lot of fixed energy in the cards today here. And in the sky, this is all about standing up and standing for what you're fighting for, which is coming in fast. So I'd say 2 weeks is not a lot of time. And you might be quite surprised by that, especially with Uranus. Look at this. Wow, this is a tangible offer. This is what the heart of this yang side of the board is all about. And not only is there a full moon in that 4 of Wands, the outcome energy literally is the full moon, the moon card, and see how she's singing like a canary. There are music notes because this is an energy of healing. She is the singing siren that allows her beautiful voice to be carried across through the waves, airwaves, water waves, right? Vibrations. I mean, it's physics, right? We all have a personal vibration that we emit, and this is healing energy coming by way of the divine masculine side or the yang side of the energy. Now, in the recent past here, there was a cycle that came to a successful completion. And that could have been, that's why the celebration energy is here. Some kind of cycle we can get. Okay, we've got Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups in the near future. And whenever I get Ace of Cups, and if there's a lot of other indicative cards that refer to love, this is the card I'm looking for, because that means it's tangible. It's not just something in the 5D. This can be a brand new love, or this can be a renewal of love. Okay. So here, after some pearls of wisdom have been gained and garnered, this could be you getting an aha moment here. Okay. And once we have this idea, this message, once we deliver this message, boy, that energy starts to pick up and come in hot. And then we have the Ace of Cups here in this deck is really interesting because it talks about these are living animals here that are inside this cup, sea animals. So they have a frequency, right? But those kind of animals grow out of the receptacles that they are in, whether it's a shell or, a cup sitting at the bottom of the ocean. But as soon as this character here has grown out of it and exits, another creature comes right in right away to fill the cup. So once a void is created by us for the universe to fill, here it comes. Here it comes. And I feel like it's a big surprise. It's a big surprise. Now, in the block in the past is Nine of Cups. So the shadow of that block of Nine of Cups can be a little me, my, a little bit of, I don't care if it doesn't make anybody else happy because it's making me happy. But again, when we have any card on the table, whether it's reverse or not, that means the energy is available. It's here for the taking. Okay. So that might be in the recent past, we ended a cycle, or the yang energy ended a cycle where they realize, hey, I got to understand now, it's not just me here. This is a partnership. This is equal energy. I'm going to put in my two wands and you're going to put in two wands. We now move from a structure of a triangle into 4 points. Okay, into 4 points on that graph paper. Now we can create walls. We have those four beams. We can create a structure. This can even be moving, traveling. It can be physical movement of a home. Okay, once we have those four corners and we have walls, we can then put a roof on that energy and make it even more stable. In addition, 4 points is the first point in which we can create a circle. So this is gorgeous energy right here. Just beautiful. It's celebrating. This is a celebratory end as far as the divine masculine is concerned. So if that for you is indeed that you're retiring, this is a happy ending, because now here comes the prize. Here comes all of the reward from the pearl of wisdoms. I turned any kind of past confusion, any kind of sorrow or sadness, into understanding, into information. I see it as data that was here to help me learn. Even when it hurts, it helps us learn. Now, what I'm kind of sitting on the edge of my seat about here? I don't know if you are familiar with such cards as the Empress, but now we have the Emperor and the Empress here on the board. So, what Spirit wants the Yang energy to know is that Yin is here. Yin is here. This is available. Okay. And again, what Spirit wants Yin energy to know is this opportunity here is coming in. So I hope you can see how those are playing. Those are playing with each other here in these energies. Now, with that final outcome being the moon, that is something that, even if I try to clarify it, I can certainly try, but it's usually about Spirit going, no, this is a secret for a reason. And they're not going to give you the information, right? This can even be working pragmatically, um, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to restore energy into the heart's cup, which then means healing and emotions flowing coming in. I mean, it's just beautiful, beautiful tarot at work here. It's a medium for energy reading. Okay, so with the whole theme of being two pentacles here, this could even be with our Emperor and Empress being here. going back and forth as far as this decision of whatever was confusing. What do I really want inside of that 10 of Cups? What does that mean for you? It is the card of the happy family that normally does have this depiction of the rainbow on it. And this is two people deciding this is what my idea of family is. Okay. The Emperor energy as the opportunity could be offering some kind of apology or simply a message of love. And I think, again, you're just shocked. You're just like, wait, what? Wait, what? So when we let something else go and we understand that it wasn't there to hurt us, it was there to help us evolve and grow so that we could see by those three cups of regret that the most important part is the two, because this is of equal value here. And then we see the Emperor and the Empress on the board. That doesn't happen a lot. Not a lot at all. So that's very significant here and the energy. Let's get some clarifying cards. How you guys doing today? Doing good, doing good. Thank you guys again for being here. And I don't know why I'm grabbing my Liz Houston deck. This is the deck that's like, if you don't want to know, don't ask. Feel free to put it in the comments if you are resonating with any of these cards and you want to have a little more clarification on them. Please certainly put that question into the comments. And again, thank you guys all for taking care of each other. So, a new or renewal of love here is on board with just near future opportunity. This beautiful water trine. Look at that. So pretty. We do have water, water here as well. So, see that triangle right there? That shape. And over here, Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck again. So we got to be sure what it is that we exactly want. We have to make sure that we've transmuted any past pains into power and used them to better ourselves, understanding that love is a double-edged sword sometimes, but often, especially if you're here on this channel, the worst pains of the heart is what brings about a spiritual journey. Okay, dark night of the soul. It ain't for sissies. So, if you're here and you've been through it, you know what I mean by that. If you're just starting that journey, just understand that it's long, and then once you are awake, you can never be asleep or stuck in your subconscious again. Okay, what is it? What is this? I just said, I feel like you're like, wait, what? 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 Scorpio energy here of Pluto and Mars energy as well of the Tower. And this is a crown, and she is holding her heart. So, as I was saying, if we understand that that heartbreak, I mean, talk about a dark night of the soul. Does that look pretty dark to you? And look up at the top. It's like the night sky with the stars here. We have to spiritually get cracked open in order to build a stronger foundation, but you're already on this. You're already taking steps to do this. Page of Cups in the near future here can also be having the ability to examine our own heart and what it is that our heart wants. And once we say that out into the universe, remember the veil is thin right now. So be very careful with your thoughts and your words, because they become things like that. They manifest very, very quickly, especially with this Empress and Emperor energy here. Okay, that tower is crossed by a Queen of Swords. We do have Aries North Node of Emperor, and in the South Node, Justice energy of Libra, and also the Queen of Swords would be Libra energy here, Cardinal. So, this is some decision that you've come to the conclusion on. And this is understanding that just because something doesn't work out, or if someone leaves our lives unexpectedly, causing this tower, right? We can still be surprised of the joys in life when we understand and are grateful for what it did bring us, what it did teach us here. So, Queen of Swords behind her are two stone statues. So, this is can be taking a little bit of length of time here to make a decision, but once the Queen of Swords makes a decision, that's it, that's all, and that's final. Those people are stoned to her that are perhaps in the past. You learned what you have to be torn down. Your heart has to be torn open for you to be able to rebuild and your own truth, right? This can be just patterns that you recognized that were familial, that were continuing to play out. And then once you have awareness of that and you go, I get it, then we can start making some headway and seeing those two cups there of equal value rather than the three cups that we lost that are overturned, right? Wow, this is something here already. Oh my gosh. You need to, you do, Miss Rebecca. Oh, yeah, the fun septic stories. Boy, have I got, my sister has some of those for you. I should hook you guys up. It's a nightmare. All right, let's look at what's this 10 of Pentacles, or excuse me, King of Pentacles. Why did I say the 10 of Pentacles? The 10 of Pentacles is the root. These look like roots to me here, the connectedness of all things. We are all one. The 10 of Cups resides inside of the 10 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is also depicted in that card. What is this 10 of Pentacles? I said it again. What's the Pinnacle of Pentacles? Spirit's like, I done told ya. The heart of the reading, Ange. Three of Pentacles. This is a brand new start. Okay. Wow. And it looks like um, this is such a cool depiction of this card. So, this is all about two people here. There's a blue creative, and then there's a grounded, perhaps King of Pentacles energy here, Earth energy, and they are joining hands, joining forces. And even though it's a Pentacles card, they are up to their knees. So, this is a start of something good. Inside of that jar, they are sharing the new beginning of a crescent moon. So there's that. And in this depiction up here, they do not have heads yet, but when they put their heads together and become one and share this dream, then their selves appear. Wow. And I just got corrected, higher selves, then their higher selves appear. Okay, thank you. I can't make this up. Page of Cups. And I said, it's this, and this deck in particular, look what wanted to fall out, King of Cups. Wow. So in this deck in particular here, she's looking back at the past shadows, the past masks perhaps that she wore, past patterns. Like I said earlier, there is a sun that is trying to come through the clouds, and then she's looking off to the future. And instead of focusing on the skeletons of the three of cups, or excuse me, five of cups here, she's focusing on future forward, and very beautiful energy, very calm, very serene. She's filled her own heart's cup. And when we do that, okay, when we do that, again, our vibrational frequency increases. And here comes this amazing offer. This might be a leadership position for you if it's regarding career, if that's where you're resonating with this reading. And another world card energy. So, what could be ending here is I don't have to look anymore. I got it. Light bulb moment. I understand why. I understand why. Now I get it. Wow, that is just beautiful. Let's ask, I was going to ask what the world is, but I feel like I'm going to keep getting these same cards here. Why is the 9 of Wands here for the outcome of the moon? I feel like you've been working really, really hard. Again, Yang is our action side, represented by the Emperor, which is Mars energy. But Mars is in Cancer right now, where it doesn't really love being. So I want to know what this 9 of Wands is all about. Aw, that's very sweet. Thank you guys. He was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful human, and they truly broke the mold. They broke the mold. It's very, it's very, very heartbreaking here. Heartbreak. Temperance, finding the puzzle pieces, even the pain shows us, there's another clue I get to put myself back together again. So, divine feminine energy here is usually ahead of the yang energy, and this is spirit helping out. This is card of temperance. This is a soulmate card. So if we've had our heart broken in the past, what that has done is better inform our future about what it is that we truly want and desire. Okay. And if we didn't get that the last time around, there's no failure. There's only learning. There's only learning. 5 of Cups coming back again here. And I love this deck also depicts her focusing on just the two and focusing on what's hidden in her moon, her hopes, her wishes, her dreams, this suitor. Perhaps whatever's hidden in your moon that you could have been, you felt like maybe a little bit of a wounded warrior about. 9 of Wands can also be repeating the same patterns, but expecting a different result. However, all the cards around it are positive in their vibration and their energy. So the light side of that shadow aspect of 9 of Wands is about being diligent and working really hard on our heart and to fill our own cup so that what's hidden here in the moon, by you focusing on what it is that you do want and not what you don't, here it comes. And you're like, what? Wow. Page of Pentacles again. In addition, I mean, this is all on the divine feminine side of the board. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups. What was the 3 overturned cups? A broken heart. And it was just but a puzzle piece. This is only part of our journey. Okay. After the heartbreak comes healing, resolution, and learning. At the bottom of that, that's where this lower octave Empress energy here is. And huzzah! There she is with her butterfly wings out of the cocoon. Okay. This is a single and successful energy. Okay. I feel like this is, you're a lot stronger than you ever thought you could be here, but you did the work, you worked through it. I mean, that's just gorgeous. Wow. What is this? So I feel like that's why those 9 of Wands, that's a story. Why is the opportunity for the yang energy to go ahead and transmute this yin energy and surrender back into the heart and open the heart, which is our message of this luminescence. It's all about self love, which is literally Ace of Cups. So a renewal of self-love, a new love, or new love we're even offering ourselves. What was this? What was the successful completion? Okay. Successful. There's an old cycle maybe of the yang energy being more too far in the north node and out of balance. And that cycle of that is over. So now we again, a lot of Two of Cups energy. And even within the Five of Cups, both of these decks depict the light side of that energy. No more crying over spilt milk. I feel like you're done with that. Focusing on the future. Yeah, this is something that brings your groove back. Stella getting her groove back. More Scorpio and Aries energy. And that's all about confidence returning. And again, what you want wants you. When you do this, okay, then you get this. That would be an 11. Our harmonic flight was a 29, which is an 11 energy as well. Yep. Queen of Wands putting down those old burdens and old lessons. What confusion could persist? Oh, confusion. Do I want to be single or do I want to be part of a couple? That's a King of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. Super intuitive, past life soul tie again. This is the Four of Wands, is like a lower octave energy, just like Six of Cups for me. And the Lover's energy. So confusion about a choice that you had to make. I feel like you come out fine from it. And then once we do that healing and we focus on the Two Cups remaining and shift our energy, fast. Here it comes, this surprise. Daddy Saddy giving you his reward here for the hard work done. Okay, yep, there's that offer again. This is a leap of faith. This is coming at you. Nine of Wands again on the bottom of the deck. Opportunity. When you write this Seven of Cups and are no longer confused, you're going to be spoiled for choice, like I said. And this is a tangible offer here because we went from now a page to the king is the one that sends out the knights. Mutable earth, Virgo energy there. I mean, it's just beautiful. And then we have our Nine of Wands. I mean, this person could be exhausted, could be tired, could have just gone through something as well. If this is for you, a person coming towards you, divine masculines. If you need to take the first step and take the initiative there, hold your vision. The Scorpio is a fixed sign. Hold your vision of what this Empress is because you're in her opportunity energy when you understand this is actually something tangible that could come to you when your heart is open and you have completed your work here twice. And then here comes the healing voice of the moon. And there's your Queen of Pentacles as well, coming into the King of Pentacles. Wow, wow, wow. Lovers, much confusion about which way should I go? Which way should I go, George? Gonna get you guys some advice cards and get you out of here. I just want to connect and say hi real quick to everybody here. Miss Rhoda, Miss Larissa, Miss Ari, Miss Jose, and then Becky. I think she had to take off. And we've got someone I have not seen before. Is it Cello? I can't see that far. These are my, even though they're my Farsi Oases, welcome, welcome. You have a C green label there. Thank you so much for joining us today. And Miss Nettie, thank you. Thank you guys so much. Let me see here. I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody else's name here. I know that I mean, you can't plan this kind of stuff. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful reading for a gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful song. I wish I could be there if you guys were hearing it for the first time. So, yeah, let's go. Come on in. Bring it on in. Absolutely. There's Miss Judy, Miss Kaylee. Thank you guys again. And Donna Marie, your guys are awesome for being here. Thank you so much. Let's see what this emperor is. Let me see if I can try to. Can you give us a little bit more spirit? Like, what do you want? You're getting the 11 of aces here, a tangible love offer. This is something that is extremely healing. And this is a new start, a new foundation. If it's a new energy or a renewal, and that's what we do. We literally do that after a tower. If you are clearing ground in one life area of your chart, this is very quickly building something new. I see it, I want it, it's mine. King of Wands, Leo energy. So what's this emperor here? Something that you want very, very much, and you're going to know it's a yes from the get-go. So when this offer is made to you, or when you are offering perhaps even your love after some kind of confusion, and you decided, okay, I'm not going to be confused anymore. I want this. You're taking action. This is a fire king of all kings. We've got the king of all kings as far as the pentacles, the most mature king of all four. And then we also have the passion here from king of wands. He takes action. He takes fast action. What you taking fast action on? So doesn't this knight of pentacles look like the fool energy, taking a leap of faith? And this is a wish come true, full moon energy again. And she's summoning that bell to have help with spirit. And she is protected in this new endeavor with these gargoyles here by her side. You are protected in this. So if this feels good, you see it, you want it, you're like, that's mine, and I'm going to go get it. Highly auspicious here, especially if you've been getting synchronicities. This is a brand new leap of faith. It is going to require some strategy here, because in this older energy, whatever that was, or whatever we are transmuting pain from, this is chess, not checkers. Okay. And it also looks like a wishing part of a sunflower where you blow all the seeds, the pinnacle of pentacles. Much. Wow. Right behind that, 10 of Wands, taking a new leap of faith and setting down some kind of a burden. There are suitors behind her, and she's wondering, should I rekindle something in the past with one of these older suitors, or should I go and pursue something completely new? So, like I said, renewal or all brand new. So we've got flying out of the deck here a star card, which is the wish, right? Wish granted energy after some kind of disappointment and pain. It was always on offer. See that Ace of Cups being offered to her, but she cannot see it because she is swallow. I mean, she's not even stitched up yet. So if you're feeling in a vulnerable, feeling some kind of way and feeling really vulnerable, that's okay, because your wish is coming in. There is a message. There's a crow right there on that wrist of this character in the star. She's had to swim in the ocean, especially with this huge trine, water trine energy, without any skin. She only had scales. So this is coming up with a solution that is very imaginative, and like the engineering worked, because on top of her head is a sailboat. And if she can just get herself up enough out of the water, that sailboat will continue to take her into this vortex, into this timeline hop, into this new energy. Okay. So this is wish granted, but it's hovering here waiting, guys. It's near future. It's right here. The 15th is what, 16 days away in that energy. So, and that energy will continue to go out for a couple weeks. So This here is an open-headed mug, and inside is a measuring tape, scissors, and thread. So if you are actively putting yourself together again after some kind of big disappointment, here comes your wish, and you're definitely going to throw caution to the wind. Here are those yellow, beautiful flowers here in the energy. She is also holding a record player. So we've got this musical energy coming in to heal whatever these cuts were. And you take that pain and transmute it into wisdom. Here it is, bottom of the deck. She can see in the dark. We are coming up to the darkness of the new moon in Scorpio. Very, very deep energy. And the knowledge gained with that snake climbing up her scepter. And she has eyes all around. Suddenly I see, I get the lesson, the aha. And you don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, but I'm here to tell you it's a BFD kind of deal. Okay. This is not small energy. There's the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups inside the 10 of Pentacles. And this is learning this lesson, then brings the Pentacle of Pentacles, climbing up out of an old, antiquated way of being and into an entire new life. That is gorgeous. And more of those cool little dandelions there all around here, depicted as pentacles. Let's get some advice for you guys. Oh my goodness. Isn't it beautiful? I just can't, like, oh my gosh. And you know what? I'm so glad y'all were here because it was a later time than I like to either post or come live. And I feel like I was delayed purposely here today, just so we could be swimming in that moon entering Scorpio energy. It got deep for sure. Why did I pick up these cards, Spirit? What are we balancing? And I looked right here. A muse weighing twins, balancing our personal experience against accepted knowledge. It just keeps coming out. What's this personal experience they might have had here? Maybe shadow. This card did talk about bringing our own shadow aspects into the light so that they can be healed. The shadow aspect that might have needed examining would be that of the servant. And this archetype, when in this energy, like using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. Okay. The light attribute would be delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. So I didn't finish my thought. I'm so glad you guys were here today because I feel like you just helped me shift my energy. And in that hour worth of time, it's hard when you're grieving to get into a reading sometimes, but not today. All the love and support that is flowing between you all, it's just beautiful, and I feel lucky for having gotten to swim in this energy with you. This is just a stunning reading. What might the divine masculine or yang energy need to work on as far as their shadow hidden in the moon? Avenger energy. Okay, in shadow, this archetype restores to violence in the name of the cause, like justifying bad behavior in the name of a cause. A little bit of a Seven of Swords energy. I'm stealing these swords from the army camp because I don't want the soldiers to use them to hurt someone. So now I'm behaving as someone I wouldn't normally behave as for the good of the greater whole. Okay. But Seven of Swords is still a gnarly energy. It's still, lower level frequency of devil energy, fear. The light attribute is a desire to balance the scales of justice, or 11, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. Okay. Not just because, oh, I have an excuse for how I treated my spiritual viewer. Okay. I had an excuse because I was mad or because like insert whatever. It's never okay. But we did learn from it, and you're coming out the better for it. That's absolutely for sure. Wow, just I cannot with you guys today. On the bottom of the deck, bring a gentle touch, 18 of the moon. Offer that healing, sing your song. Oh, so much love to you too, honey. Thank you guys so much. Your energy is, we are co-conspirators here in this reading today, and I can't do it without your awesomeness and energy and your frequency adding to the mix. Beautiful. White Raven Spirit. So our advice 66, the stop it. The Tyler Childers song was nominated for like 3 or 4 different awards at the 66th Grammys. Stop. That is crazy. We brought it all the way back around to the top of the reading. Trust in the magic. I mean, wow. And that, oh no, you're not going to believe me. Turn knowledge into wisdom. This is a 66. I don't think it's ever happened like that where I had the energy moving forward here in the exact order 66, 67. This will be a 12, which would be a 3 Empress. This is a 67, which would be a 13. Today's death and transformation energy. 1 plus 3 is 4. And we've got the Emperor, the Empress, and the Emperor. Trust in the magic and turn knowledge into wisdom. Let's read Raven, and then I will head on out. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. I cannot believe that 66 card. And I ran out of room on my notes because I was going to include it on my notes or on my song card. And I ran out of room. I'm like, they won't care. It's 66 anyway. It was 66 Grammys. The spirit saying all the numbers matter. All the numbers matter. Okay. The oracle message is that nothing in the universe is random. For the intricate web of co-creation weaves together all events and has done so since the beginning of time. Coincidences have meaning, and White Raven Spirit appears to remind you to pay attention to these synchronicities so that you might recognize patterns. Past pounder patterns are puzzle pieces for us that where'd it go? Our temperance energy, finding the pieces of the puzzle so that we can find peace. Even the winds dance in a pattern, participating in the magic of Spirit's plan for all. Align with the highest good and intentions, and you will come to see that White Raven is guiding you, an ally to you, and a messenger from Spirit. Align with the light, and you will start to recognize that all is working together harmoniously in the ways the eye can't always see and the mind can't always comprehend. The universe is conspiring on your behalf right now, drawing you to the light and bringing you the magic and miracles that are your birthright. Now is the time to trust in the magic of the world that is everywhere and in all things. Pay attention to how things come together as if by magic, and you will see the hand of the Great Spirit arranging things in your favor. Shock and awe, much, all because you dared to look at your own past patterns. Seeing ourselves as the common denominator brings this sun energy to illuminate the dark. And then we face that future and leave all those past patterns. They're stone. They can't hurt you anymore once you are able to see them. I'm grateful for all the love that I had found. I will stand my ground. Gorgeous. Just like y'all. So thank you again so much for being here today. I appreciate your beautiful energy. What a reading. Couldn't make it up if I tried. But thank you for co-creating that message with me today. I appreciate you, and so do we all here at the Spiritual View. We'll see you tomorrow night live to answer your questions at 6 p.m. Eastern. And for now, I will say, see you then. Bye, guys.